Hey guys, welcome to phonics. In phonics this week we have been working on syllables. And remember, syllables are the pieces of a word. When you put all the pieces together, it makes a whole word. And every time you open your mouth, that's a new syllable or a new piece of that word. And you have to open your mouth up lots of times, sometimes, to say words and get all the pieces together. If you quit opening your mouth, you wouldn't say the whole word. You wouldn't have all the pieces there. So that's why syllables are kind of so important. If you can read all the syllables and know all the syllables, it makes reading and writing a lot easier. So yesterday we tried to figure out open and closed syllables, and it was really hard for a lot of us. Caden was doing a wonderful job. Good job, Caden. But the rest of us were struggling, and that's okay. That just means we need to practice it more. So that's what we're kind of working on today. So in today's lesson, I thought it would be best if we just work on splitting a word into syllables, trying to figure out where we split it up at. Where are the pieces at? So we're just trying to find all the word pieces and show where they're at. That's all we're doing when we divide it into syllables. When you talk, if you can look or feel, it makes it a lot easier. And I'm going to kind of have my camera on and off today so that you can look at my mouth and tell, because opening and closing your mouth is making the syllables. And if you know how many times you're opening and closing your mouth, you can do syllables. So I'm going to show us some words, and we're going to practice opening and closing our mouth and counting the syllables, okay? Alright, so let's look at the first word. The first word we're going to look at here is pencil. We're going to try to figure out how many syllables pencil has and what the syllables are. So I'm going to say the word pencil, and you guys pay attention. I am going to kind of slow down and almost talk like a robot or something, okay? Pencil. Pencil. How many times did it open? 2 times, you're right. I had to open it up to say pen, and then if I want to continue saying the word, I have to open my mouth back up to say sul. Pencil. You see my mouth opens. Pencil. So my mouth automatically cuts a word into syllables. When I say the first part, I have to shut it and open it back up to say the next part, so I automatically cut it. So the word pencil, we cut it right between the pen and the sul. So when I go and draw a line, I'm going to draw my line right here because we said pen, and then we opened it back up to say sul. Pencil. So pencil has 2 syllables, and these are the 2 syllables. The first one is this part, and the second one is this part. The line goes right here to separate them. Let's try laptop. How many syllables are in laptop? Maybe you watched when I said it there. I'm going to slow down because it's easier if you go a little slow, almost like a robot. Laptop. How many syllables? Yeah, it has 2. Laptop. And again, my mouth automatically cuts the word into syllables. So where did I cut the first part of the word? Yeah, right after I said lap. Lap. My mouth opened, lap, and it cuts it. If I want to keep saying the word, I have to open it back up to finish saying top. Lap, top. And it cuts it automatically, you see? So when I cut laptop into syllables, I'm going to do it just like that, because my mouth automatically, that's how it says it, laptop. Alright, what about paper? Paper. How many syllables? Yeah, if you were watching my mouth, it opened and closed twice. So paper. Yep. And it cuts it right after I say paper. I'd have to close it and open it back up to say per. So good, when I split this word into syllables, it has 2 syllables, and I'm going to cut it right there. Paper. Are you kind of catching on? Let's try video, because it's a little tricky. Video. It helps if you slow it down. Vid-e-o. How many syllables? Very good. It has 3. Vid-e-o. I have to open and close my mouth 3 times. Where would I cut it? Vid-E-O. Yeah, vid, and then I have to open it back up to say E, and then I open it back up to say O. Video has 3 syllables, 3 pieces, and this is where they're cut when you talk. That's how you say the word. Vid-E-O. All right, what about telephone? Remember, you can slow it down, because if you talk normally and say telephone, sometimes it's hard to count how many times it's opening and closing because you're talking so fast. But if you slow down, telephone. Telephone. Yeah, you watched. I should have opened my mouth 3 times. Telephone. And that's where I'm going to cut that word. So when I say the word, I got to cut it exactly how I said it. Telephone. Telephone. Are you kind of catching on to how we split up a word into syllables now? I think you're going to do pretty good on this. We have left 5 words then that you are going to try to do on your own. All you'll need to do is get a piece of paper or your board, whatever, and you're going to write these 5 words, and you're going to draw lines to cut them into syllables, okay? So just write the word and then draw lines to show its syllables. Cut it wherever you talk. Then, just for a little bonus, a little extra, and yes, you have to try it, I want you to see if you can find the 2 words on my screen that are open syllables. Only 2 of these words here. There might be some that we've done, there might be some that you do, but only 2 of them are open syllables. And remember, an open syllable is one that has a vowel at the end of it. If it has a vowel at the end that's long sounding, it's probably going to be an open syllable. If the first syllable has a vowel at the end, it's going to be an open syllable. And if you're still having trouble with open and close, don't worry, we're going to practice it some more tomorrow. But give these a try and see how you do, okay? All right, when you get done, send me a pic of your work so I can see how you did. Good luck, guys.